Today I want to walk you through something that almost everyone has heard about, but very few people actually understand properly when they first encounter it: the lottery. If you're completely new to it in 2026, it can feel confusing at first. You might see tickets in shops, hear people talk about jackpots, or see big winners online, and wonder how it all actually works, what you're supposed to do, and whether it's as simple as just picking numbers and hoping for the best. So let's break it down in a very simple, natural way so you can understand it from the ground up, even if you've never seen a lottery ticket before. At its core, a lottery is a game of chance run by authorised organisations, usually government-backed or regulated bodies, where people buy tickets for a small amount of money and enter a draw for the chance to win prizes. Those prizes can range from small cash amounts to life-changing jackpots. The important thing to understand from the beginning is that the lottery is not a skill-based game. There is no strategy that guarantees a win. Every ticket has a random chance, and the outcome is entirely based on luck. Now, when you first hear that, it might sound exciting, or even a little misleading, because you often see headlines about people winning huge amounts. But what you don't always see is the millions of tickets that didn't win anything in that same draw. That balance is what keeps the system running. If you're an absolute beginner in 2026, the first thing you would typically encounter is the idea of a physical or digital lottery ticket. A physical ticket is something you buy from an authorised retail shop. It usually contains printed numbers, a draw date, and a serial code that confirms your entry. A digital ticket is bought online or through an official mobile app, depending on the country you are in. Both work the same way, and both are simply your entry pass into a draw. When you decide to participate, the first step is choosing a lottery game that is legally available in your region. This is very important because not all lotteries are available everywhere. Different countries and even states or regions may have their own official lotteries. These are the only ones that are safe and regulated. Anything outside of that is not reliable and should be avoided. Once you're looking at an official lottery, you'll usually see different types of draws. Some are daily draws, some happen weekly, and others are special jackpot draws that happen less frequently but offer much larger prizes. As a beginner, it can feel like a lot of information at once, but the basic idea is always the same. You buy a ticket, you enter a draw, and then numbers are randomly selected later. Now let's talk about what actually happens when you buy your first ticket. Imagine walking into a shop or opening an official app. You'll usually be asked to either pick your own numbers or go with a quick pick option. Picking your own numbers means you choose a set of numbers from a range provided by the game. A quick pick means the system randomly generates numbers for you. Interestingly, many experienced players actually use Quick Pick because it keeps everything completely random and removes personal bias. After selecting your numbers or choosing Quick Pick, you confirm your purchase. At that moment, your ticket becomes active for the next draw. You will receive proof of purchase, either printed or digital, and this is very important because it is your only evidence that you participated. If you ever lose a physical ticket, you usually lose your claim to any winnings, which is why digital tickets have become more popular in recent years. Now, one thing beginners often misunderstand is the idea of better numbers. People sometimes think certain numbers are luckier than others, or that patterns can help predict outcomes. In reality, every draw is independent. This means the numbers from the previous draw do not influence the next one. Whether a number appeared yesterday or hasn't appeared in years, the probability remains the same. After you have your ticket, all you do is wait for the draw. Draws are usually televised, streamed online, or published on official websites. During the draw, numbers are selected randomly using machines or certified digital random systems. These systems are carefully regulated to ensure fairness and transparency. When the draw is complete, your ticket is checked against the winning numbers. If your numbers match in the correct combination required by the game, you win a prize. Some games require matching all numbers to win the jackpot, while others offer smaller prizes for partial matches. This is why you'll often hear about tiers or prize levels. If you don't win, your ticket simply expires after the draw, and you can choose whether or not to try again in a future draw. There is no guarantee, and it's very important to understand that from the beginning. Now, as someone new in 2026, you might also come across the idea of syndicates or group play. This is when a group of people pool their money together to buy multiple tickets. If any ticket wins, the prize is shared among all members. This increases the number of entries, but it also means the winnings are split. It's often used by people who want more chances without spending too much individually. Another thing you might see is jackpot rollovers. This happens when no one wins the top prize in a draw, so the prize money carries over to the next one. Over time, this can make jackpots grow very large, which is why you sometimes see massive headline numbers. However, it also means the odds of winning remain extremely low despite the larger prize. At this point, it's important to be very realistic about expectations. The lottery is designed to be unpredictable. Most participants do not win large prizes, and many do not win anything at all. That's not a flaw in the system. That's how probability works. The lottery is essentially a high-risk form of entertainment, where the main appeal is the possibility of a big win, not a reliable way to make money. Because of that, responsible participation is extremely important. In most places, you must also be of legal age to participate in lottery games, and this is strictly enforced. Lotteries are not meant to be a financial strategy or a solution to money problems. They are simply games of chance, and treating them that way helps prevent misunderstandings and unhealthy expectations. When people do win, especially large jackpots, there is usually a process they must follow to claim the prize. This can involve verifying identity, submitting the winning ticket, and sometimes choosing between receiving the money as a lump sum or in installments over time. Taxes may also apply depending on your location. These details vary widely, but the key idea is that winnings are not instantly usable without verification. As a beginner, one of the most useful things you can learn is how to stay informed. Always rely on official lottery websites or licensed retailers for information. Avoid unofficial sources that promise guaranteed wins or secret systems, because none of those are real. The lottery is built on randomness, and no external system can change the odds. Another thing worth understanding is budgeting. People who participate in lotteries responsibly usually set a strict limit on how much they're willing to spend. Once that limit is reached, they stop. This helps keep participation controlled and prevents it from becoming something stressful or financially damaging. If you ever decide to observe how lotteries work more closely, you'll notice that the structure is very simple but very consistent. Buy ticket, wait for draw, check results. That cycle repeats continuously. The complexity people imagine usually comes from the excitement and stories around it, not the actual system itself. In 2026, with more digital platforms available, the process has become even more streamlined. You can track results instantly, store tickets safely on your phone, and receive notifications when draws happen. But the core idea has not changed for decades. It remains a game of chance, built around random selection and probability. So, if you're completely new to this, the most important takeaway is not how to win, but how to understand what you're actually participating in. It's entertainment based on luck, not a predictable system. Knowing that from the beginning helps you approach it with the right mindset. And if you ever do choose to take part, do it with awareness, moderation, and a clear understanding that the outcome is always uncertain. That way, whether you win or not, you're not left confused about how it all works or what to expect from it. That is the real beginner's guide to the lottery in 2026, not as a shortcut to money, but as a simple explanation of how the system works from the very first ticket to the final draw.